Push that locker.
What's up, everybody? I'm Christian Whitlow. Thank you for being here. We're gonna react to this. I haven't seen it either, so it's a cold reaction.
A storage unit.
Milwaukee police
So
are coming.
there's kids in there. They heard some.
6 kids. The youngest, just 2 months old, rescued from what police called putrid conditions. Their parents left them a bucket to go to the bathroom. We have the newly released body cam video showing what the parents of the children found sleeping in a car outside had to say for themselves. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime.
Shout out Law and Crime for breaking this story and whatnot. They're the GOATs. I love what they do.
There are a lot of heartbreaking cases out there of families who are struggling with issues like homelessness, and they truly have nowhere to go. But according to prosecutors, police, homeless advocates, and the law, this isn't one of those cases. Authorities say the parents had options besides placing their children in a storage unit alone, including a newborn baby.
Pretty sure this is
newborn. It's heartbreaking, you guys. Like, this is some shit out of a movie.
4342. Push that locker. B as in boy, 5'8". It sounds like there's 2 kids in the locker. Is there anyone able to meet us here with a bolt cutter?
This story takes place in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Police were called to a storage facility because an employee heard the cries of children inside one of the units. Police couldn't open the unit on their own, so they called the fire department to come in and help.
If you're here, like and subscribe. Go and check out my other videos. I appreciate all the support, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
But this shit's tragic. I pray for these children. I pray they got placed somewhere.
Yeah, we'll do the cutters. I think this will.
Pops a lot.
Milwaukee police, we're coming in.
Police have redacted the identities of the kids and the conversations that officers had with them, but these are pictures that authorities released of what they found in the unit. In this photo, you can see a sectional couch, a mattress, and some blankets, but it's important to note that police say there was almost no light coming into this unit. The only light came through any sort of crack in the garage door. There was also no running water, no electricity, and no way to call for help if something went wrong.
Stayed in a
This is another photo that was released by police showing a bucket inside the unit. Authorities say that is what these 6 children reportedly used as a bathroom. Officers describe the smell inside that unit.
There's no
as,
defense for
putrid.
this.
Now, the children range in age from 9 years old all the way down to just 2 months old. Here are their ages listed in the criminal complaint.
Asia Zelensky. Okay. How many? I only got 4. Maybe 5. Like 5 and a bit. Asia Zelensky.
I gotta be wondering what their family members thought. Like, cause you know, these people have relatives. You know, I have family members going through the same thing. At one time, I was a family member going through homelessness. It's a thing many of Americans are facing. Don't mean you do this shit. But, I'm just saying, I wonder what their relatives think, for real.
Okay.
months? Is everybody doing alright?
I think a 2-month-old is what I heard him say. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That shit is heartbreaking.
This goes without saying, but trying to get a story from him. Just want to talk before mom gets here and says whatever. In case, like, you know, if you guys say they just moved in here. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There ain't no excuse for this.
Medically eval. I mean, it looks like they're all just, How long have you guys been in here? Minutes? Not long? No?
I didn't hear how long they said.
They were in the other unit? Which one is that?
I hope these kids got placed somewhere good.
Closed
Though,
unit
for
they were
real.
in?
There's
And
more people?
this is the horrible shit that our law enforcement
That's where all
has
your
to
clothes
deal with
are?
on a daily basis.
You don't have any more
And
brothers
you know,
and
there's
sisters, do
shit
you?
that they see every day that you can't unsee. And you know, they have the toughest job in the world. I've had my issues with law enforcement,
None other than
but
sleeping in any
at the end of the
storage
day,
units or anything?
I respect them. You got to. They deal with the nastiest part of society
They look like they're sleeping good.
and shit like this. Heartbreaking.
You're not gonna
Every
want
time
them
you
like
hear
all
that baby
medically
cry.
transported, dude. I mean,
I'm sure she just locked him and said, get out, but
Yeah.
I don't know, problem. What's your guys' info?
we're truck 82.
Crew, what shift, Blue? Lieutenant or
Lieutenant
Captain?
Larson.
I want to hear the people's names. I'm going to put it in the title and in the description either way.
Hey, Perry, start getting a story from the one that can talk. The best. Howdy. Back to kids.
What's your name?
How many are there actually?
4, 1,
As a father, this breaks your heart. Like it really does.
Yep, basically.
Because you
Mom
see
said
your
she'd be
babies in these kids. You do.
Car came through here and then drove off. It was looking like it was about to park here, so she might not be coming back now.
The children said they had not been in the unit for that long that night, but they had been staying in this unit several times a week for multiple weeks. They said that evening, their mom left them, and you can see all the stuff that was packed in that unit with these young kids. Police then started searching for the people who might have locked these children inside a storage unit. This is a place meant to keep belongings safe, not a place for human beings, let alone children, to sleep. The victims were found just before 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, the next batch of body cam video we have is from outside the facility more than an hour later, just around 3:15. And that is when police say they made contact with the parents of the children. The two of them were found asleep outside inside an SUV with their dog. That's a vehicle.
Not neglect. I don't know what it is.
They can be more comfortable than in a storage unit with a bunch of stuff.
Them kids should have been in the car. If it was me, I'd be in a storage unit.
Like, you can't make any, definitive decisions. But in your opinion, what, based on, if you've seen the situation before, what do you think?
And she looked pregnant
I
there
don't know.
too.
We have detectives here to talk to you. I have no idea.
Your kids are gone. And once you lose those babies, it's hard to get them back. Believe me, I know firsthand. I don't know how Wisconsin is on cases like this, but I wish this case would have took place somewhere like in Virginia, because they don't play with that shit down here. But there's no excuse. No excuse. You guys should have all been sleeping in the car. Or you could have made arrangements. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices.
Mom and Dad aren't saying much at this point. They have been identified as 33-year-old Charles DePriest and 26-year-old Asia Zielinski. Now, before I get back to the body cam video and what Charles and Asia have to say next, I want to tell you what the criminal complaint says, what the children told officers, and it is heartbreaking. The 5-year-old told police that the children were told not to be loud in the unit. The 9-year-old reportedly told investigators it was his responsibility to care for his 5 siblings. He says that he's often hungry, and it was his responsibility to feed the 2-month-old, to give that baby a bottle. This kid is just 9. He said his parents, they drank alcohol, and when they were drunk, it was his job to look after everyone. Think of that responsibility for a 9-year-old. Another child said that she was upset that the dog got to sleep in the car, but she and her siblings, they were locked inside a storage unit. One child, when asked how she felt when the storage unit was locked, simply just said, sad. Now, that 9-year-old also reportedly said that he and the other children would receive, quote, whoopings from DePriest. The kids added that their parents smoked marijuana and they would actually smoke inside the storage unit where those kids were crammed inside. Now, again, there is no question that some families face impossible circumstances and are forced into extremely difficult situations. But in this situation, police say that's not what's happening. Investigators say that these parents had options, and they chose to put their kids in that storage unit. Now, eventually, police get the word that it's time to arrest these parents, and I want you to listen to the dad, Charles DePriest, and what he had to say.
Yep, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put some cuffs on you and I'll let you know what's going on, alright?
Yeah.
We're getting arrested?
Yeah.
What for?
Sure.
Neglect. Child neglect.
You know there's a dog in there, right? Yep, right. So you gotta get arrested. Alright. So we're gonna put you in the squad. You say if you like it? No. We'll lock it up.
They deserve worse than that. They deserve to be locked in a storage unit for
For neglect.
Neglect?
Yep.
neglect.
That's the detective?
Yep.
Okay, can I speak to him, please?
He's gotta go through your rights and all that, and then yes, you will talk to
Can I
him.
speak to him, please? Excuse me, you're the detective? Okay. Before I get placed in the car, may I talk to him? You see, I'm perfectly calm. I haven't been belligerent.
What's up, babe?
Okay. Can I please understand why you came to the decision that you came to?
Well, that all will be explained to you once we talk to you. But you have rights, so I have to respect that. Yes,
is there a reason why we can't talk right now?
Because we do that at a proper setting.
No, I'm asking.
So right now you're under arrest. Okay, you have rights.
I'm asking. I'm under arrest, even though the county is already known, the city is already known. Impact 211 has already known.
So you're under arrest because of circumstances. That's all we basically right now.
I'm asking the circumstances as far as because she was out here with me and they were in there. Like, is that the determining factor that she wasn't with them when the situation happened?
We talked to about that once we come and talk to you. You're under arrest because of the circumstances from tonight. That's all I can tell you right now without violating your rights. Okay?
What do you mean without violating my rights?
Because you have rights, right? When you're under arrest, there's certain procedures that I have to follow. And we're going to do that at a proper
I can't
setting.
watch much more, guys. I'm sick to my
Transported to the
fucking
district.
stomach.
You'll be booked in, and then someone will come and talk to you. At that point, you'll be read your rights, and if you decide to answer questions, then we can have a discussion regarding tonight.
Okay, can I grab my cell phone?
Where's your cell
It's
phone?
in my car.
I'll get it.
May I please just grab my phone?
So
We're gonna grab it.
We'll
you
grab
walk with me?
No, we'll
I'm
grab
saying
it.
you don't know
So
where it is in my vehicle, and I have multiple cell phones in my
They'll
vehicle.
all be taken,
I only need one.
but we're
Because
taking
only
all
one
of
them.
them. Yes, sir.
What do you mean you're taking all of them?
Whatever cell phones or electronics are in the car, they will be confiscated.
Why?
That's part of the investigation.
How?
Okay.
No, I'm
you okay?
asking how, sir.
He'll let you know all this.
That's what he's worried about. He's worried about his motherfucking phone.
Is there anything besides cell phones you want us to grab?
The
wallet?
No. All of my cell phones are in the door.
The door, left side door.
Yeah, at my door.
Is the dog
Do you have
nice?
anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me?
No, I don't.
Is the dog nice?
Yeah,
Callis, did you go over the C1 for her?
Huh?
Did you go over for a C1 with her?
Didn't he say? He said 2 C1.
Oh, okay. All right.
what's a C1?
You means you're under arrest.
Don't act confused. And like I really, really hope that these motherfuckers are still in jail.
So what's
Like,
gonna happen to our children?
they're being placed with
That I
somebody
don't
else,
know.
bro.
What do you mean?
Well, we're gonna
No.
sit with them until we figure out a place for them to go, but I don't know.
Detectives are running the investigation right now.
No, what's gonna happen to my children, sir? Are you taking her too?
I'm sorry.
What's gonna happen to the kids?
Yeah,
is he
what is she getting taken for?
For the same thing.
Come on, let's take a seat. They're gonna explain
What
everything
is she
to you
getting
down at
taken
the
for?
station.
What is gonna happen to my children?
Charles.
What is gonna happen to my
explain it to
They
you.
will explain.
They will
They're gonna be
explain.
safe.
Would
They're
you
gonna be
please
safe.
stop pushing me
They're
and
gonna
let
be
me finish
safe.
my statement?
They're gonna be
Okay,
safe.
Charles,
would you please stop pushing me?
This
Stop
is the
doing
last.
this. I'm being
Okay,
compli-
we're
I'm-
not gonna have a discussion out here. Your children are going with CPS. Okay, CPS has been called. They're on their way.
As they
Okay, we'll
should.
find a stable home for them. We'll.
You mean What
we
you
will
mean
let
you'll
you-
find
we
a
will let
stable home for them?
Charles, this is not up for discussion right now. Get into the car, please. That's all.
You sitting here telling me you finna take my kids even though the city knew that we were
Charles,
sleeping in the
yeah,
storage
we
unit.
if we can find the grandmother, we're getting the grandmother's information right now.
That's my mother. My mother is their grandmother.
And I'm
Yeah, guys, this shit is sick. I guess we'll be following this case as it goes. I just seen it came out,
Thank you.
and you know.
I mean,
thought
can y'all call her right now and have her come get him?
Charles, you're under arrest.
Okay.
Get in the car, please.
Come on, you gotta get in, or
It's gonna be an additional charge if you don't.
Or they're gonna force you in.
we don't want to have to do
Can-
that. All right. Just take a seat
Charles,
for us.
don't make it any. Just don't make it any worse. Just do what I'm asking. I promise you. Just
Okay,
do
your
what I'm
body
asking.
camera's on, right?
Yes.
That's on.
Okay, can I ask one question? And I know this is more so for the court. Do you guys have jurisdiction over me and my children?
Get in the car,
Oh,
Charles.
yeah.
Thank you for not answering, and I will bring that up in court. I will challenge jurisdiction.
Thank you.
Challenge whatever you want, bro. This shit's kind of cut and dry.
Thank you.
That's a new.
Thank you.
Do you want me to go get his phones and everything? He says it's in the
Well, it's
in
a
the
dog
door.
in there right now, so just turn it off. And then, but if you can grab the bin off.
Then sure.
With that, Charles is taken away. And not only is he in trouble because his kids were found in this storage unit, but police also say they found a loaded gun in the SUV that he was sleeping in. Zelensky, she claimed the gun was hers, but Charles allegedly touched it. Now, he wouldn't consent to a DNA sample to prove that not to be true. The reason that that is such an issue is Charles is a felon. So him having a gun legally, it is a
Not a good look.
big problem.
This
for
is
him.
a
One child
horrible
told
look
police
all the
actually
way
that
around.
Charles, quote, has a bunch of guns. In 2010, Charles was convicted of third-degree sexual assault in a county north of Milwaukee in Wisconsin. And that fact, that record, the fact that they found a loaded gun in the SUV, this would lead to years in prison for Charles DePriest, in
Which
this
he
case, which
deserves.
we will talk about here in just a moment. Now, after Charles was put in the squad car, he requests to talk more to officers, and this is what he said.
No, that's fine. We're gonna bring it back to the wagon. He's gonna get you going so you can get down there faster. All right.
What about her? And what about my
She's going
children?
with.
Okay, can we at least say bye to our kids?
That the detectives are the ones running that. They're
I'm
gonna-
saying,
they're not gonna allow that.
can you at least ask them?
I can't.
My oldest son literally
I will.
my oldest son just lost his mother. I am his only living parent.
Okay.
Can I tell him?
But we're gonna move you to the wagon
And that's
first.
how you treat him.
reassure
And that's
him
how
that
you
he's
treat
okay
him.
before that happens.
I'll ask the detective.
Okay, would you mind doing that now, please?
We're gonna move you to the wagon first.
Would you
I will ask for you, but
would
we're
you
gonna move you to the
please
wagon
go
first.
ask him? I'm saying whether he says yes or no, I'll go with you. Would you please go do that right now,
We're gonna move you
please?
to the wagon first.
Yeah,
Once
you ain't going
step
nowhere.
off, or we're gonna have to pull you out. I don't want to have to do any of that. Okay? I will work with you, but you have to work with us too. I will work
I
with you.
have been working with you this entire
But you're not right
time.
now.
So you're saying that all of the compliance that I've shown means nothing when I make a request?
You were compliant up until we put the cuffs on you.
I was compliant when you put the cuffs on me. I was
No, we had to
compliant
pull
in
you over to the
allowing you. No, I walked over to the car. I allowed you to cuff me. Only thing I asked was to speak to the detective. I spoke to the detective, and then I even got in after speaking to the detective without fighting or
Now we're
resisting.
gonna move you to the wagon.
Okay, I'm asking, can I
And I
say
told you I
goodbye to my
will
children?
talk with the detective once we get you in the wagon.
Is there a reason why you can't do it now, sir?
Because I want to get you in the wagon first.
So you're saying the reason that you won't go and talk to the detective is because you would rather move me first. That's a personal choice.
Yes.
So you're saying that you're capable of going to talk to the detective, but you're choosing not to.
I said I will go talk with the detective after I move you to the wagon.
Is there a reason why you can't talk to him before I move? You can
Because I
even
am
close
moving
the
you to
door.
wagon now. That's why.
Because we were instructed to, so this is what's going. That's what's going to happen.
No, I'm stating I will move to the wagon. I'm just asking, can I talk to my son?
And once we get you to the wagon and everything else, he's going to go talk to him, okay? Because you're going to be with me from now on, okay?
Okay, that's fine, sir. I'm just asking if I could talk to my son. Can you ask the detective if I could say goodbye to my son?
This is our job right now. Is for us to move you from there to there. Once you're in there,
Okay.
then you'll be free, and then he can go ask. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If I'm there, how can I say goodbye to my son? It's a lot more
What's the difference
difficult.
between here and there of talking to your son?
The paddy wagon, I will be in the back and the door's closed. Here, I can actually see
I
him.
can actually open the door there, and you'll be able to see him and everything else. Okay.
At least they're trying to
Okay,
do
so if
that.
you're willing to accommodate me at that point, why wouldn't one of you officers just go ask the detective if it's okay for me to say bye to my children? If it's not, I will accept that because that's not in my power. I'm just asking, would one of y'all go ask the detectives if I can say yes, if I can say bye to my children?
To the wagon, why do I have to ask the detective first?
Because
Using your same logic, why do I have to wait for you to...
using my logic, this is why. As far as I know, there's no guarantee that once I get into that vehicle that you're actually going to ask the deputy. You're actually going to ask the detective.
You're going to move to the wagon after I talk with the detective.
And then
Using your same logic.
using that logic, we can go based on history, as you stated.
I have zero history with you.
I can't watch no
yes,
more. Like and
that's
subscribe.
not necessarily true.
We
You've had
will be
history
following
with me
up on
since
this
the
case,
contact has
guys.
been made.
He wants
Going to
talk his
bed.
kids.
Peace.
I just